you. Here in Lukeville, we are quite literally in the middle of nowhere. 2.5 hours to the closest major city. Thousands are crossing here illegally every day, and the situation is completely unsustainable. We'll step out, give you a look at the scene here. This is a mass of hundreds upon hundreds of people who have crossed the border illegally and are camped out here at the border wall, waiting to be apprehended by Border Patrol. You'll quickly notice these are all single adult men. There is not a single woman or child in this group you're looking at, and these guys are coming in from all over the world. Large amounts of African men from Senegal, from Guinea, from Mauritania, from Egypt, others from the Middle East, others from Asia. This is Border Patrol's Tucson, Arizona sector, which just had 17,500 illegal crossings last week alone. That is the highest weekly total ever recorded. We talked to one man from Mauritania who told us he paid smugglers $10,000 to get here, first flying into Colombia. We talked to another man from Guinea who says once he's processed, he plans to head to New York City. Now, you might be wondering, how does this happen when we have the border wall right here? Well, there are breaches all in the wall, and Border Patrol has been finding these cuts in the wall all over the place. They try to fix them. There's nothing they can do about it. They say it's like a game of whack-a-mole.
What up, y'all? It's Papa Z, and I'm back with another video. Man, today we're going to do something a little different. I've been uploading videos about the migrant crisis and all the different type of resources that they're getting, housing and food and debit cards and all this stuff. But today I'm going to play Big Brother or Big Unc, or even a father figure to some people who might watch this. As you can tell by the thumbnail, the young migrants, man, they're the replacements for these young American men, regardless of whatever race you are. If you were born in America, I come to realize, going down this little rabbit hole I've been going through, or going down with all this migrant crisis and all this stuff that's going on here in the United States, I come to realize that part of the agenda is to replace you guys. You know, you got a lot of people that want to be rappers, they want to be athletes and different things like that, and it's only a small percentage of people who are successful at that. You got a lot of young guys with kids, and you know, I see them walking around. You know, they're not doing anything. You know, it's like is complaining about different type of jobs that they won't do. And we have to get out of that mind state, because as you could tell by the video that I played when you know, before this episode started, you see a lot of young men coming from different countries, and they're hungry. You know, I know they said they seeking asylum, but along with that is that they'll do anything for a job out here and to try to live the American dream that us have been accustomed to and born into, whether we have lots of money or barely making it. You know, the people that's coming over here, it seems like they would do anything. They don't have the money, the housing, and all of that stuff. And I still think it's wrong that they can come over here and just receive the things that me, as a taxpaying citizen who have the right to deserve any of this stuff, they're getting it for free. I still take a stand on that. But what I'm here today is to wake you young men up, man. You guys really need to wake up and see what's going on, because I asked a few young guys how they felt about the situation as far as these migrants and all that stuff coming over here. And a lot of them didn't even know. They didn't even know how bad it was until I explained to them. And I still don't even think they realize how bad it is. You guys need to wake up, because those jobs that you don't want, or think you too good for, these migrants will take them. And that's going to make it look bad for the future, because if they're doing jobs that don't pay anything, they'll take any kind of pay. How you think it's going to affect your future? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody can't be rappers. Everybody can't be football, basketball, and athletes and having the dreams of being that, because a lot of dreams like that don't come true. But what one dream you do have that the migrants don't have is that you were born here. You know, there's a lot of gangs and young men. I mean, it doesn't matter what color you are. I'm talking to everybody, all the young American men. It's a lot of gangs and the government and the cities that you're living in are filling up the jailhouses with you guys. You're helping them to remove you from society so these young migrants can come in here and take all these jobs and do the things that you felt like was too hard for you to do. And I can speak on this because I'm an older gentleman. I'm 50, man. I'm like, I've been here. I have my career. You know, anything can change, but I have my career. You guys are actually trying to seek out one. Some of you guys are not. You guys are not. You need to wake up and get on board and get your career and your life together. If you have kids, make sure they're well taken care of as much as you can. Don't let the migrants come and take the jobs that are here for you. Everybody's not qualified to do certain things, but what you are qualified for, go handle that. You don't want to wait and look up and the thing that you want to do, some whole totally new people over here taking those jobs. I seen something today on YouTube where they said that the migrant crisis is going to help the economy $7 trillion within a few years.
Let me say that again. The U.S. economy is going to grow by $7 trillion over the next decade solely because of immigrants coming here to the U.S. Put another way, the amount the economy is projected to grow each year over the next 5 years alone is going to be higher than the previous 15 years, in large part because of immigration. In fact, the economy is expected to grow faster than it has since before the Great Recession. And as the CBO puts it, quote, that faster growth of potential GDP stems mainly from the CBO's projection of a surge in net immigration, which increases the projected growth of the labor force. Speaking of the growth of the labor force, immigration is effectively saving our labor supply in this country. Look at this chart from the CBO report. So the orange line is the projected growth of people working in this country. So see how it keeps going up at a dramatic rate? Again, that is because of immigration. Because even as our population ages out of the labor force, more people retire, immigrants, most of whom are adults of working age, are coming in to fill the gaps. All of which is to say, it's not a zero-sum game at all. It's not people coming to take your piece of the pie for themselves. The pie itself is just getting bigger. We're making more stuff. There's more growth. To put it in raw numbers, the CBO projects the labor force in 2033, the amount of people working in this country and contributing to the economy, will be larger by more than 5 million people, mainly because of immigration. Again, more people working and paying taxes and into Social Security. It also means more people buying houses, more people building houses, as CBO notes, quote, because immigrants tend to live with family or friends initially and form their own households gradually, high rates of immigration will continue to stimulate construction of new homes during the second half of the 2020s. Also worth noting, immigrants are more likely to start businesses than native-born Americans, yet another boon to economic growth.
Don't you want to be a part of that? You know, you want to smoke the trees, and you guys want to walk around with the switches and big gold diamond chains and all this stuff. and you guys are missing the opportunity to be able to be successful in life. The train is passing you by, and you guys are worried about the wrong thing, because the more and more you live, the more and more older you're going to become, and you're going to wish that you did take a step towards the right direction to get your life together. Because if you don't, the migrants is going to take over. They're going to take over the job market, and you want to be at least in there to be able to secure a job. You understand? I'm talking to you like a big brother or a big uncle, or even a father figure, like I said, for some of you guys that don't have one. Because with me growing up, I had a few people telling me certain things, and I was young once upon a time. I ain't gonna say I wasn't. I mean, everybody crawls before they walk, but I took it upon myself early in age to secure the bag, as you guys should say. I took it. I took steps to secure that, regardless of whatever I had to do. But it wasn't criminally. You know what I'm saying? You doing anything to secure the bag criminally, you're going to be locked up and you're going to be replaced. Because ain't no need of crying over spilled milk about the situation, because it's not going to change. Even when the election comes, it probably still won't change. These people are here. A lot of them got court dates that's 5-10 years away from now. But they got to eat. They making an example out of a few of them, thinking they can come over here and just do a lot of crime and not get in trouble for it. But people learn quick. When a few people get their butt spanked, no matter what race you are, what country, wherever you came from, you see a few people get their butt spanked, the other people gonna fall in line. A lot of these migrants come out here, and a lot of them not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna make it. They're gonna be locked up and all that stuff. But it's a greater chance for them to take your spot here in society, especially when you was born here. I just want to see you guys do good, man. You was born here. You deserve the right to have a job. You deserve to have the right to freedom. You know what I'm saying? Liberty and justice for all. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of distractions out here, and you can't allow the distractions to take away from what you deserve. You see a lot of the migrants, they show a lot of Latinos, but it's a lot of Africans, man.
Where are you guys from? Africa, where? What country? Togo.
Guys, where are you from? Where?
Guinea-Conakry.
Nicaragua?
Guinea-Conakry.
Oh, Guinea.
Yeah, I'm
Guinea.
from Guinea-Conakry. I'm happy so much.
Where are you from? Where are you from? Guinea? Africa. Senegal. Where are you from? Where are you from? Senegal? Guinea? Where are you going? You wrecking the law. Where are you guys from?
What's up?
Where are you guys from?
What's up?
Where are you going?
Yo.
Where are you going? New York?
Oui.
Where are you from? Senegal?
Yeah.
Guinea?
New York City.
New York City. He's going to New York City. You got a massive. Look at this.
It's a lot of Chinese.
Elsewhere along the border, take a look at this video out of Border Patrol San Diego sector. News Nation capturing this footage of a large amount of Chinese male nationals that crossed illegally near the Jacumba Hot Springs area. So this is happening all along our southern border, guys. The entire world is showing up here at our doorstep. They're crossing illegally, and they are expecting to get released here into the United States.
It's a lot of people coming from everywhere. India.
Where are you guys from? India. Everybody here from India?
Yeah, India.
Where do you guys want to go in the United States? What city?
California.
California? California? Everybody here, California? New Jersey. Seattle. New York.
Everywhere. And these local store owners, you know, you guys better watch out too. Because a lot of the stores that you see are owned by a lot of foreign people. You know, this is a better time than now, to get your life together, start your LLC, create your corporation. Hell, if you don't want to work for nobody, that's the way that you work for yourself. But you want to get involved in your future. But that's all I got to say, man. You know what I'm saying? Papa Z, you can call me Big Unc, big brother, father figure, whatever it is. Call me whatever you want to call me, man. But just let you know that I'm here for you guys and to speak up and to let you know that it's okay to be just a normal citizen. You don't have to be a gang member. You don't have to do none of that. Take care of yourself and your family. You know what I'm saying? You need to do that. But anyway, man, it's all love, man. This is Papa Z. Like I always say, keep your head on the swivel. Protect yourself at all times. God bless America. And I'm out. Papa Z. Peace.
Nepal, where are you going? Where are you going?
Yes.
New York?
Yeah, in Baltimore.
Baltimore, thank you. You, sir? Where are you from?
Malton,
Where?
Nepal.
Nepal, where are you going?
Malton,
Where?
Malton, New York.
New York, okay, go ahead. You?
Nepal.
Where are you going?
Ohio.
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 Thank you, sir. You?
Nepal.
Where are you going?
New York.
New York. You?
Nepal.
You? Where are you going?
Virginia.
Where?
Virginia.
Virginia?
Yeah.
Or New York?
Virginia.
Virginia. What state? Where are you going?
Virginia. Firefox.
Bronx?
Firefox. BA.
Okay, go. You?
Nepal.
Where are you going?
Baltimore.
You?
Nepal.
Where are you going?
New York.
New York.
Migrant encounters, they topped bill 190,000
There's a
people
selfie
December.
on another selfie. You see the wall in the distance, right?
Yeah.
So at some point they came through, whether there was a hole there or a gap in the wall, who knows? But they'll be processed, and very soon you're going to see our drone cameras overhead showing you where they assemble next.
Can I tell you something about that selfie? So last week we saw the reporter from Mexico, a journalist in Mexico, saying that this is happening a lot, that this is how they're communicating with their families back home. They send a selfie that says, I got here, and because they look like they're in pretty good shape,
Pretty good
they
shape,
think it's
and-
encouraging the
yeah.
family members to follow.